there is something fundamentally attractive about solar for so many consumers. It's intuitive. People appreciate there is energy coming from the sun and it makes sense to harness that energy.
PV replaces extremely expensive peak power electricity.
There have been over 81,000 PV installations. Solar PV industry has grown by 900%.
The main reasons why solar PV is attractive for us is we could install it with fairly minimal disruption to our business, and it's a clean and simple installation.
It doesn't have lots of moving parts. It's not nearly as visually intrusive as some other larger scale renewable energy sources.
It has been referred to by financial experts over the last year as one of the best investments you can make in the UK at the current time.
We need to keep the consumer and the industry closer together. The National Energy Card will provide all the necessary and the facilities that the consumer needs in order to purchase energy efficiency, microgeneration product for the future of the UK.
MCS has been put in place to support and help give confidence and trust in the market. It's a phenomenally successful scheme. It's linked obviously to government policies, and without MCS there wouldn't be the confidence in those government policies and the incentive schemes that have been offered.
It's a very safe investment because the feed-in tariff is independent from any economical crisis because you get it paid for 20 years. Due to the feed-in tariff we have here in UK, you can generate 10% IRR with the current prices.
The introduction of the FIT has had a dramatic impact on solar PV. In 2009, there was 27 megawatts of solar PV. By 2012, with the introduction of the FIT in 2010, this had grown to 1.23 gigawatts. The government wish this to grow to 22 gigawatts over the next decade. Therefore, there is still a huge amount of growth needed to take place.
The UK energy policy is at a crossroad. The government's current work to reform the electricity market will determine the shape of the UK's power sector for decades to come.
There was a lot of industry anguish about the changeover. The leap from the old system to the new improved FIT was very difficult, and it was done very quickly. In actual fact, where we are now means that there's still a very, very good offer out there for the consumer. And we can now confidently look forward to later in this decade when solar approaches grid parity.
The BPVA has become a strong platform for the solar PV industry in the UK to grow into a considerable industry in less than 18 months. BPVA now is an important part of the UK solar PV industry value chain.
It's a very low impact technology. Unlike some of the other renewable energies, it really makes very little impact on the environment. And for that reason, I think in the UK it's particularly well suited.
Per installed megawatt, you create more or less 30 jobs along the whole value-added chain.
Also, since November 2011, approximately 40,000 jobs created within the UK, either directly in solar PV or in related industries.
The UK Solar PV Charter, created by BPVA, sets out how solar PV energy industry is delivering significant benefits to the UK and its economy, and how it intends to deliver continued investment which will help the UK to prosper in the future.
Over time, solar PV will be introduced into other products. We see a huge opportunity for electric PV carports to be set up where they will help promote the electric car. There will be the opportunity for people to provide their own electricity through solar PV and run their cars technically free on the sun.
Choices made in the coming months and years could lead to continued dominance of high carbon fossil fuel power generation, or to greater dependence on risky nuclear power. We feel we have a third alternative, and that's renewable energy. And the solar power will play an important part of that renewable energy mix.
We understand that what the industry needs is TLC, not just tender loving care, but transparency, longevity and certainty. Certainty so investors can put their money into the industry, get it to work on a stable framework. But I think we're now getting to a good place with the industry where we've got that robust but stable framework in place, and I think we're set for long-term growth.